Hello, adventurers, and welcome to Grognard and Friends, where friends gather to explore the world of the Aria, all while playing Dungeons and Dragons. And speaking of the friends, let's check out this week's episode of Grognard and Friends. When last we left the friends, they had gone in search of their lost friend and wizard Eldred. Their search led them back to the now infamous Stratavernius house on the edge of the bitch. Searching the house and calling out for their friends, they found themselves once again down in the basement and its ever-growing staircase. In their search for Eldred, they took their search down the stairs into the uncharted depths of the house, where they found things very different indeed. The seemingly infinite staircase led them to a blue-tinged world with series of Escher-like staircases, statues, a secret room, and another mirror. A very different mirror. A strange black mirror. Through the course of their explorations, Vivalda lost her sword to the mirror, and Reed used a magical key that he said was a gift to open a doorway to an abnormally changing spiral staircase that led them downwards and seemingly out of the house and into... what? They weren't sure, but one thing was clear. They weren't alone there. After hours of descending through high winds and mysterious shapes in the mist, and what for some seemed like a journey into madness, or at least certain death, they communally decided to turn back. When they finally made it back up to the statues and stairs of the blue world, they breathed a collective sigh of relief, only to have it interrupted by voices in the next room, the Black Mirror room. There they confronted themselves, or at least what appeared to be a strange version of themselves. The friends did not exactly make friends with these versions. As a matter of fact, tensions got quite high until Gaius stepped forward to try and calm things, only to be met by his oldest friend, who looked upon him and smiled before proceeding to slit his throat. The calm, if not impolite, conversation very quickly turned into chaos and a frantic chase. But hours of traversing all these stairs had taken its toll on the friends, and they soon lost sight of themselves. The group became separated, with Gaius and Vivalda taking a chaotic sleigh ride which didn't end well, but could have easily ended far worse. When the friends finally reunited, they made their way back up into the Stratavernius house, to the entryway where they prepared to continue their pursuit, only to be stopped once more. This time by wispy figures that were watching them from the second floor, one of which came down and seemed to encompass Gaius's body. This misty figure which shot down from the second floor and seemed to disappear into Gaius's body. Gaius's eyes rolled back into his head, and he started shaking violently until the wispy form of a face slowly seemed to seep out of his pores and cover his face.
Yeah.
You can see Gaius's spasming body and face beneath this smoky visage, which simply has holes where its eyes should be, making it appear to have pure white orbs for eyes. What do you do?
Have you seen anything like this before, Butt Trumpet? Please say yes.
Mr. G, have I? Or should I roll a history check or arcane check?
You can roll a history check. As you're doing this, the mouth opens and lets out a low, loud moan.
Oh, goody.
That's where my
15?
You've heard of such things? Alistair, your friend, spoke of such things, of, they might be ghosts or specters or basically remnants of souls that seem to be trapped before their final resting spot, or they could just be portions of souls that seem to be visiting this plane of existence.
I relay that word for word to Nikita.
Okay. Should we talk to it and ask it to leave Gaius alone?
We could try and figure out what it wants or why it's even doing this in the first place.
Sounds good. Excuse me. Hello? Can you hear us?
What have you done?
We've done many things. You are currently residing in our friend's body. Why?
He promised to help us.
Oh shit, that's Biggles' right.
Lied to us.
No, not a lie.
Just like she did. Lies. Nothing but lies.
We were trying to figure out.
Trusted, just like her.
We were trying to figure out how to help you. Who is her that you say lied to you? Okay. You met Arabelle?
We have always known Arabella. She created this problem. She kept us here. She has created this. Not a house.
How can we help you?
Get us out of here. Free us.
Okay. How many more of you are there?
There we, like the house, are many.
You wouldn't happen to know how we can get you out of here?
We don't know how we are still here after all these years.
Okay. Well, the best way for us to be able to help you is for us to have our primary healer having the use of his functions. So we will need him to be coherent and not incapacitated for us to be able to help you. But where are the rest of you?
Gaius's face with this smoky visage turns and looks up. And both of you give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Oof. Big old 8. Well, we're fucked.
Nikita, you look around, you don't see anything but Butt Trumpet. When you look up, the balcony of the second floor surrounding this entryway, there seems to be wispy figures standing there all around looking down upon you.
Okay.
As Gaius stands before you shaking, eating a bowl of cereal. The voice says,
We will not
Right.
leave.
Until we figure out how to save you.
We will help you.
You say this, and Gaius's body starts shaking even more violently.
The spirits are upon me.
He rises up about a foot off the ground, and you see this wispy shape seem to come out of all of his pores and then shoots into Reed's body that starts shaking violently, and his eyes roll into his head. Gaius, take 18 points of damage, please.
Okie dokie.
Bless her.
Thank you.
And it's the same thing. This face seems to seep out of Reed's pores. This eyeless, smoky face with the holes where the holes for eyes are. Reed's white orbs from the eyes rolling back in his head seem to take the place of the eyes of this smoky visage.
Exfoliating.
Gaius, are you all right?
Yeah. Oh, it hurt like hell, whatever that was. Spirit?
That is karma.
What?
That is what's
Like,
taken over Reed right now.
The name of it is karma, or what happened to me is karma for some reason?
Yeah, what happened to you is karma. The name of that thing is Bigglesworth.
Oh, Bigglesworth. Why is it
We
karma?
got some work to do, bud.
He thinks you lied to him about saving him.
What?
Butt Trumpet
no
and
track of
Nikita, give
time.
me another perception check, please.
I can certainly attempt to.
I am just not in luck today.
Okay, Nikita, one of the things you notice is this does not sound like a male's voice.
Oh, okay.
Even though
Well-
it seems moaning and ethereal in nature, it's a little high pitched, and then once it starts speaking out of Reed, the voice seems to be even a tad higher, and it says, "Do you think this is funny?"
No, we're just trying to work out how to help you. Okay, it might not be actual Bigglesworth, but it's somebody like Bigglesworth. I mean, that sounds like a woman's voice to me. I could be wrong, obviously.
That must be
Clarification.
that there.
I still have 2 points of exhaustion.
Yes,
Okay, I haven't been doing anything with that, so.
that's okay.
So there are more people other than Bigglesworth that are trapped here, and we can't really leave until we help get them out of here. And from the looks of it, they were all around the balcony of the second floor.
I don't know who this is you speak of. They are not one of us.
Oh boy.
So it's not Bigglesworth now.
No.
Oh, good, because
Never been Bigglesworth.
Bigglesworth would have never betrayed me like that. You would have never done me dirty. All right. Good. I can at
But
least
you
feel
did
good
say
about that.
Gaius lied to you, that he promised to help you. If you are not Bigglesworth, who are you?
I am, or once was, Lara Worthington.
Lara Worthington.
It doesn't mean much.
Is that... All right, Lara. Okay. I did promise to help, and I want to help. I'm not ignoring your plight. I was here looking for somebody else. I was guess technically in the basement for an extended period of time. I'm trying to think. How did you die, Lara?
I don't. We don't. None of us know if we are indeed dead.
definitely giving me the vibe of dead. Okay. I don't want to assume. I'm sorry to assume your death. You know what? That was on my thing. The disembodied spirit part kind of hints at it. That is a good question.
This is because of her interference with the cosmos.
Her. Is this who or is her you're referring to?
Arabella.
Arabella. Okay. Arabella did this to you. Has locked you in here. Good God.
But you have opened something.
Like, I personally have opened something? Or we...
Do not know.
Oh, God. Bacchus, give me.
Something is different.
Something is different.
Better
Well, we-
different.
We fucked with the mirror.
We also opened the
And
door.
stairs.
Was it... spirits. Was it recently, like when we went down to the basement? Is that when the thing changed? Or was it before that?
There is no time here for us.
Oh, okay. All right, listen, I'm just, these things. I wish there was an instruction manual.
Guys,
Yes.
have you ever heard of? I know some dwarves burn their bodies to allow them to release the souls. I know there's a whole basement full of bodies. I don't know if setting fire might help them.
I mean, it could be a thing we could try. I'm also trying to...
Are not any of us.
All right, well, there you go.
Then who are they?
That's a...
Lara, I am greatly concerned that. Do you know where your body is?
Arabella would know.
Okay, how about this one?
It's here somewhere. It is here sometime. It is here. But here is many.
Oh God, this house is like an onion. There's layers.
Yeah.
This,
This is
is not a house. It is many. It is a cosmic hive of mystery. It is so much more than you could know. It is filled with secrets.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
Which makes it hard to help.
gang. Did I
Yeah.
say anything when I was possessed? Just any additional information they haven't regurgitated to me while I was incommunicado? I didn't hear anything. I was kind of zoned out, if you will.
That you lied. You
Yep.
said you would help.
Okay.
Everybody lies. You
Yeah.
lied just like she did, I believe. Arabella
Yeah.
built whatever this is.
the
It
house.
is a honeycomb of worlds. It is a collection of doors. It is our prison.
Okay. Bacchus, this is way over my head. Oh, man. I would love to help here. Like a book or use... what's her face leave any notes or books around explaining how she turned this into a honeycomb of just everything, apparently?
She didn't share much. Just what we needed to know to do her bidding.
So,
What was
wait.
her bidding?
Hello?
Many years of tasks, many experiments, many travels to search for the razor, and books.
The razor.
Occam's razor.
Occam's razor.
That was mentioned before, but why? Was it in one of the letters?
Oh dear.
See if you guys could roll like an insight or history check to find out. To see if we can
I'll-
remember what this is from.
I could do insight. I'll do insight.
I can
For
try.
this,
history.
for this, you would need to do a history check or an Arcana check.
anyone
I could roll
anyone
an
good at those?
Arcana check.
Go ahead.
I
I'll
can
roll
try
for Arcana.
history, but
Yeah. Is that fair? I can roll Arcana and Nikita
Yep.
rolls history?
Sure.
Ugh. Dang it. 11. Rolling like crap today.
Okay.
We
Both of
are fucked.
you have heard of this before, but Trumpet, you think maybe Alistair might have mentioned it, but you're not sure of the context. And Nikita, you know you've heard this name before, but you can't remember where you heard it from.
Dang it.
too exhausted. Do we tear the house apart? What do we...
Wait a minute.
Well,
They said we need to get them out of here. We have been going through many levels of this house where there were piles of bodies and corpses. Could that be what we have to get out of here?
The
They
bodies?
they specifically said the stack of bodies was not theirs. I have a
What
feeling.
about the attic
What?
with the web?
Oh, I don't. Well, we have never been able to penetrate into that to know if there's anything in there. And every time we seem to lose an item or it burns or. And part of the problem is if we destroy this house, if they're explaining it in the way that, in the context they're giving it, this would just be like destroying a door to a much larger thing. So that wouldn't necessarily free them because the structure, for the most part, still exists. The part we interact with here and now is gone. So, oh boy. Marcus, give me inspiration or a drink. Both would be nice.
What about, could Lara walk outside in Reed's body and does... It's stupid, but does that help? Will she then be free?
I look over at her, read. Is that how that works, or do you get sucked back in?
You look over, and Reed's body still seems to be vibrating. The eyes are rolled back into the head. There's a smoky visage of this face, which you're beginning to... The more it's there, the more details seem to fill out a slender aquiline nose, ears that seem to have earrings, and a hairstyle that is piled up on top. You even can see a little bit of a high collar beneath what might be part of a dress. The voice says,
I can try.
Ah,
Listen, if all of it takes is a little bit of you get out and then pop out of them, It's worth a try. I mean, it sounds
We
like
can be the delivery vehicles.
you and your co-workers are bound. Have you ever tried leaving the house or multi whatever the hell honeycomb that this is for you?
We lose our way.
You lose your way when you're going out. You don't know where your you don't know where your bodies are. I guess we could try the Reed conga
Yeah.
line thing. You good, Reed?
Reed's body is just vibrating and shaking.
Seems good to me. Try just stepping out, try poking your head out, spirits, and see if that cheats the system.
You see Reed shaking, seems to lift up one foot, put it in front of the other, and then another, very slowly headed towards the door. The hands come up and push the door, and then you see the doors open and Reed's body just topples forward and out of the house.
Shit.
Oh, I hope he. Don't worry, he didn't land on his head or his neck.
But before that happened, you hear another voice, higher pitched. Everyone give me a perception check, please. Okay. It seems to be coming from somewhere above you. As Reed is falling out, you hear a high-pitched voice saying,
She comes.
Oh shit.
and then you hear the thump of Reed's body hit the ground outside the house.
Do you know who? Is there anyone we could talk to outside of the house for to assist you in your problems? As I'm gesturing behind my back to the other two, it's go out. The door's open. Go. We're not in any shape to do anything. Go.
We were made to promise that we can't leave until we help.
If she's coming, we have Reed passed out outside. What do you think we're gonna do to a person who apparently does all this?
We are leaving Eldred and Viv behind if we do this. You get
Where's
that,
Viv?
right?
Where the hell's Viv?
Viv's standing next to you, Butt Trumpet, going, I'm coming with you.
Are we fucking burning the house down or what the fuck?
No, we're not gonna burn the house down. I said if we do something to the house, it doesn't destroy the whole thing that is apparently a part of a honeycomb of nonsense that I'm gonna have to get my head wrapped around, and we're gonna have to. I need a young priest and an old priest and probably some scholars, and I'm almost certain Eldred's not in the house because every time I do it, communication gets worse. He's probably somewhere else. He's probably at the damn stone's throw right now.
Yeah.
Comically cut back to Eldred
Things are
at
just
the
gonna get
Snowball.
so much worse.
No, all right.
Where's the shot?
Listen,
Nice try
But
there, guys.
yeah, that is worth a shot. Oh, spirits, who could we potentially talk to get assistance? Because I want to help. This is above my pay grade. And if she's coming, I'm not capable of handling her right now. I think I need a nap.
You hear what sounds like a rancid breeze, but what you can make from it, you hear two things. You hear
Mage?
and then this long drawn out no that just seems to go on for a long time and then just fades into silence.
Mage, no.
And the no has this very high pitch to it, as if of fear or horror or something along those lines from the tone.
I am worried if we leave, they're going to jump into somebody else's body.
If we're not in look, I tested it with Reed. They can't leave the house. everyone just slowly start backing toward the door.
Slowly?
Casually? I don't know. That's my first possession.
Oh, God. We are so fucked. And this is gonna get so much worse.
Listen, I don't know what
Okay.
to do right now. Do you know what to do?
Nope. Viv, grab butt trumpet. Gaius and I will hold the line and then very unceremoniously follow.
Viv, without even waiting a second, picks up butt trumpet, goes out, kind of swings around the door jamb, and kind of just goes down the bed frame that you had placed there before, and is standing there looking down at Reed. It seems you just see the top of her head kind of looking down as she's holding butt trumpet there. And butt trumpet, you look down, and there's Reed face down in the dirt, hands out, kind of splayed, hands and legs out, kind of just not moving at the moment.
Typical Reed.
Do I want to jump and see if I land feet first on Reed's back?
Viv
Probably not
took
good.
you out?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
went out
She's
together.
holding me.
Viv is holding you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's holding me.
Okay. Laura Worthington and all other residents, we will keep our promise to help you, but we don't have the single fucking clue as to how to do it, so bye.
At which point, Gaius just kind of is like, and steps out the door frame.
Yep. On by, I kind of turn and swan dive, and yeah.
Give me a
Bacchus
dexterity
bless-
roll there, Nikita.
Gaius says, Bacchus bless these spirits. Bye.
Dexterity save or check or...
Save. Yeah, it can be a save.
Acrobatics.
Okay. So 14 with the -2. Or is it -3? It's -3. So 13.
Gaius
You
climbs
jump-
down.
What?
I was going to say, Gaius climbs down because I'm better at athletics than acrobatics.
Nikita, you land on your feet dangerously close between Vivalda and Reed's body there, laying there on the ground. As you land, you hear the slightest little cough, and around Reed's head comes this little gust of dirt.
Oh, good, he's not dead. I pick him up by the collar and stand him on his feet.
Okay.
Or try to.
Remind me to let him know about the damage he takes from this. Not just the fall, but from the same
Possession.
thing that Gaius dealt with.
We get the hell out of Dodge. Sorry. We get the hell out of here.
Is Reed able to move, or do I need to carry him?
He's coughing and everything, but he's going.
Okay.
Running from the consequence. Running from the consequences of my actions.
What act? We didn't take any actions. Said we might. We're trying to help, but we're not necessarily able to. Not super.
It's like lying on
adventurous.
our resume saying we could help the dead.
I mean, I can speak with them, and I can cause them to run away, and I can destroy them utterly, which I don't think is what they're looking for.
But it might be if they've been there long enough. Anyway, let's
Yeah, they could just want
Are
some
we
peace.
heading back?
Oh yeah, we're heading standard.
Standard order.
Eldred,
Okay.
please come out of the bathroom with a stone's throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try sending a sending to Eldred
Okay.
while we're walking. Eldred, dear God, man, please pick up. Where are you? We just left the Stratavernius house for I don't know what, and just kind of like cuts off
Okay.
after 25 words.
You hear static, but it's like cutting in and out.
Well, the transmission's getting better, I guess.
Vivalda is in
Okay.
the back helping Reed along, who just seems to be not great. but he's managing.
Shell
He's
shocked.
walking. He's just a little out of sorts, and Gaius, you understand how that feels. You feel a little. It's like a cross between being incredibly drunk and incredibly hungover at the exact same time.
I have experienced those things simultaneously before, yes. That's how I can take them so much better.
Reed, not so much. So
Not
okay,
as, not as frequently.
so you're headed
Bacchus
back.
has been training me for years. Yes. And while we're doing that, I guess I will give myself just a little bit of healing. Let's see. Do I have something I can do with both of us?
Dan, who seems to have the Okefenokee flu today, just texted me, so I'm not sure if he's good enough to come on, but I gave him the option if he feels that he can handle it. So we'll see.
All right. Well, Paul, for your notes, I healed Reed up for 9 hit points.
Okay, good to know.
And then myself for 13.
And remember, everyone has two levels of exhaustion on you, which means that it's -3 on all rolls, -10 on movement, and none of you have a reaction.
Appreciate the update or the reminder. So Nikita is just probably carrying butt trumpet. We've swapped. And she's just rhyming through names of people. Okay, we need to see Sparkle Bottom. This is getting ridiculous. Anything else that gnome knows about this fucking house in Arabella, we need to find out. Who else can we talk to? You said there's a temple district. Like, what the fuck? Who can we talk to there? Everybody? Just like fucking call them all?
Well, I mean, they were definitely pleasant and polite the last time I was there. So we could definitely bring it up to them. I don't know. Problem is, my particular church isn't really there at the moment. So there's not like higher ups I could potentially petition to personally. But, I mean, we just go and let them know as well. Couldn't hurt.
Or send messages somehow, or...
No, just simply,
I have no problem walking into random churches and asking questions.
That's quite all right. They're kind of excited when people do that. Mostly, depending on the questions, really, I guess. Also, we kind of need to, at some point, answer the Baron's summons.
Oh shit! If they still even want to
So
talk
many
to us now.
people are going to be so mad at us all the time.
I don't. To be quite honest, I don't even care anymore. I hate this city. There's so many bad things have happened since I've gotten here. My life was all
The
right
kids are
before
still
this.
missing, right?
Oh yeah, there's probably just hey, remember the dead kid thing? That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
That's a bright light in the sky of this shithole town.
I have to pick up my helmet and my silvered sword.
Oh.
I'm just going through random memories now.
Look, horse.
Yeah, in the distance you do hear a horse.
Can
a
we
sick
tell what
horse.
time of day it is?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage, please, because of the mist and the misty fog.
This should be hilarious.
Yeah, it's actually not awful.
So 7.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's worse.
You have no clue.
Yeah, okay. Just checking.
Okay, so you're headed back.
Yes, we're headed back.
Okay, so you continue on through the fog. Slowly, the silhouette of the house disappears behind you. You're on that portion of road with the cliffs to your right. Kind of recognize that you're getting close to where the Splatterfields, the beginning of Splatterfields is. You hear something coming towards you from in front of you.
What does it sound like?
heavy footfalls on the
Oh,
gravel.
I'm in no mood for this shit. I put Butt Trumpet
No.
down behind me and I just pull out the war hammer and the shield and I'm not fucking moving.
What? No, we go off to the side, woman, dude.
Are you
We're
sure?
not in the.
I think we can.
We want.
I am in no mood, really.
I'm
Oh, all right,
for
fine.
more- I feel like we would have a severe handicap if we fought right now.
Probably, and I don't care, but fine. Wait, maybe
Nice,
one
like-
of these trees will hide us?
Okay,
yeah,
so
sure.
as you get closer, up ahead, about 20 feet out of the mist, one
too
of
late.
these huge monstrosities starts lumbering towards you. One arm is longer and bulkier than the other. The legs don't seem to match in size. It kind of drags the one leg behind it as it goes. The head is partially tilted to the side and partially embedded between two large shoulders. But the thing that you notice is that it has a number of slashes across its stomach and its face, and where slashes seem to very often just break the skin and bleed, these seem to blossom almost, like the slashes create almost like a bursting effect as they cut through the hide of this creature.
Like a sausage in a casing?
Exactly.
Ew.
Oh,
And
I
then
was
a
just
second
eating one of those
one,
earlier.
a
Oh.
second one of them comes out. And it sees
hiding.
you and starts to
Oh.
roar.
Fuck's sake.
And the one that's coming out behind it, it too has these slashes all over its body. And in the distance behind it, you can see two pairs of green orbs floating in the mist.
Well, I ain't in the mood to run. In fact, I don't think I can.
How far away are they?
20 feet.
They're about 25 feet away from you at this point.
We are so exhausted
I-
anyway, running, we might as well.
Do I bother hurling acid splash?
Nah,
What do y'all
you
think?
absolutely bother hurling acid splash.
All right. Whichever one's closest to me, I'm gonna hurl an acid splash.
Okay.
Oh, so
Roll
surprise
initiative.
round? Damn it.
Yes.
Surprise round because we just were like,
I will find out.
fuck it.
Yep.
I looks like, yeah, we'll say a surprise round.
Ooh.
Yay.
What do you...
So
Be gentle, oh gracious God. We are so incapacitated right now.
Bacchus, give me the abilities you always give me when I'm in this state, which is mostly attacks that don't require me to roll anything. So
Okay.
the modifiers don't affect me.
Butt Trumpet, give me a do your spell. Go ahead.
I did. It was I had just clicked it as you were saying roll initiative.
And do you need to roll to hit, or does it just automatically do it?
It's automatic, but you do need to succeed a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, what is the target? Is it one or multiple?
1.
Okay, which one are you doing? The one that's on the right or the left?
Let's say the right.
Okay.
Is that
So
Limpy
this
dragging
one.
his leg, or is that the other one?
It's Limpy.
All right. Right is Limpy.
Okay, so tell me what you do and give the damage.
Sweet! I rear back one of my arms. We are in no mood today! And I hurl it right at its face, in its eyes.
Okay.
Well, I'm small, but that was still really cool, and at least it happened, so that's 1 point of acid damage.
Okay, so
So that's all it does is a D6? Ugh.
Butt Trumpet
Depends on the level.
steps around Nikita, motions their hands, creating these shapes, and says some words you don't understand, and puts out its hand, and this spray of green viscous fluid strikes and hits this large abomination, dripping down into the wounds across its chest and face, causing it to shake a little bit and let out a sputtering roar. And as it does it, you initially, Nikita, think Butt Trumpet must be terrified because they're shaking so much. But then all of a sudden, Butt Trumpet starts to grow.
What?
What other spell did you cast? What the fuck? It's not bunnies.
And Butt Trumpet grows into this giant creature that's probably about 15 feet tall.
They're
This is
gonna regret.
awesome.
Oh, I wish I had a big sword for you.
Ah,
Oh, I think I'm drunk, but I don't know. Feels like it. I think I had a dream about this.
Do you do anything else, Butt Trumpet?
I think with the rest of my turn, all I can do is move, right?
Yep.
Then I'm just gonna get slightly out of the way, but I'll probably head forward on my next
you
turn.
are the way.
Okay, well, you have your movement,
You're behind
and
us.
because you're incredibly large, the exhaustion movement doesn't count, and you even get 10 feet more distance than you normally do.
Because you're large.
I'm huge. Oh God. Then I'll just take 1 step to the right, out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or-
No. That's for right now. We'll.
Are you also extra strong, do you think?
We are gonna find out.
Excellent.
I didn't know this was an option.
Trust me, neither did I.
I believe you.
Yeah. I was there in the jail. I believe them too.
Oh, it would have been great if they did that thing to these things. Oh.
No. If my doll suddenly grew 15 feet.
No, not this. The
Oh.
rock pillars of college kid killing
yeah.
on
I
these
gotcha.
things.
Okay, Gaius, your turn.
All right. As my first trick, which is not as cool as what they just did, I cast Spirit Guardians, which I flick out wine in front of me, and then purple forms within a 15-foot radius of me just seep out of the ground, staying shadowed, maybe with like cool, herdy razor claw hands or something. And seeing as both of those bad boys are in my
How
within
many of
15
them?
feet of me, the two closest to us are within 15 feet. They're gonna yeah.
How
just
many
barely.
spirit- Okay.
Oh, and by the way, I designate obviously my party members don't get hurt by this, but
Okay.
everything else will. They are now their movement speed is now halved, and they need to make wisdom saving throws.
A 12 and a 7.
Not save. They both do not save, so they will get 3d8 radiant damage apiece.
Okay, go ahead.
First one takes 14 radiant damage, and I just assume these creatures just swarm and just start clawing at them with their radiant purple claws.
Okay,
And
are
then
they
the
going
second
one
one-
on one?
You know what? To make it easy, I'll do one roll because they're both in at the same time. So they each take 14 radiant damage.
Okay.
And they just get swarmed. This is a field. It's a 15-foot field around me. So it's just kind of like anything bad that moves in gets affected by it.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh, God. You know what? I think I'm going to stay right here. I don't think I'm going to get any closer to those things.
Do we want
Nikita.
Reed to roll for initiative?
You don't see Reed
Reed or Viv?
or Viv.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Assholes.
All right. I am going to stay beside Gaius because I don't know what the fuck he just summoned, but it doesn't
They're
look
friends.
friendly, so I'm... But, yeah, but
To
I shouldn't
us.
go walk up to them, right?
Oh, no. You're being surrounded by them right now. Just imagine
Oh.
just purple spirits just floating around, only hurting monsters. Don't worry.
Lots of
I specifically said...
wispy forms swirling around you, swirling around these two creatures. The ones in around the two giant forms their mouths seem to be stretching open in silent screams. The ones around you seem to be hiccuping.
Yeah, these are... Believe me, these are good ones. You're fine. If you want to go up there and have at it, go have fun. I'm going
Alright,
to sit back here
I'm
and
going-
pew-pew with my magic.
I will do my best. I will go up to Limpy on the right, and I am
You
going
need me
to
to move you?
swing the... I think I can do it.
Okay.
Let me give it a shot. Woo-hoo! I would like to take the Warhammer, and you are in my way. Bugger off. Attack bonuses, do they get the -3? Or attack rolls?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
All rolls.
Wait, shit. All rolls. Gotcha.
So I'm going to
I'm
my
going to take
arsenal
a
of
normal
saving throw
attack roll.
attacks.
I'm going to aim for his one good leg and try to bring him down so that he can't walk or anything.
Ho-ho! Roll
Yep.
me another 20. Roll me another 20-sider, please.
Oh, come on, Bacchus. Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you still get the critical hit.
Roll for damage.
Okay, you swing your warhammer, and it goes into the side of its thigh just above the knee, and you see it kind of hit and the knee kind of go concave a little bit, and it's still up, but there was a loud crack when you did it, and the skin around where it cracked just seemed to burst out and look like this set of raw lips almost, where normally it'd be just a bruise. It's a strange the skin has a strange reaction that you've never seen before.
Let me guess. Do I smell anything?
No.
Oh, good. Just the usual.
Yeah, I mean, everything around here doesn't smell good, but you don't get any new smell or anything. It's that new monster smell.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah, I don't want to know the smell that overpowers the stank that's coming out of that hole.
All right. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to get ready with my shield and get hit.
You got
Okay.
it, Nikita. Hey, we surprised them. Let's hope they roll
Okay.
trash on initiative.
So, being that was a surprise round, we'll say, Butt Trumpet, go ahead, it is your turn.
Oh, okay.
Big Butt Trumpet.
Yep.
Big booty.
The BBT.
Big Booty Trumpet.
Ooh.
So I'm about 15 feet. How big are they again?
They're actually, you're looking down on them a little bit.
Nice.
They're probably about 7 feet tall, and you're somewhere between 12 and 15, you'd estimate.
Cool.
Finally,
Go
another
on.
tall party member.
They're 7 to 10 feet, I'd say, depending on which one you're looking at. but you're still significantly bigger.
I'd like to go over to Limpy,
Okay.
get my palm right in his face, and cast poison spray.
Okay.
I have taught you
It's
well.
It's a ranged or whatever. You can also You can also target two if they're within 5 feet of each other.
That's fine with me.
They are making a statement, Gaius.
Hey, I'm just trying to pointing out some clarifying.
I mean,
If they want to,
they're right next to
bitch
each other,
slap them
right?
with the,
My big ass hand, like right in the face of one of them. There's potential for
some splash.
some excess depending on the saving throw.
Okay, the first one rolls a 12, and the second one rolls a 6.
Neither of those succeed.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
Roll your damage.
That'll be 6 points. Do we want to do it for both of them?
You do that right in the face, and it starts coughing and stumbling a little bit, shaking its head in between these massive shoulder blades, and kind of looks up at you beneath these with these dark eyes that are sunken into the skull beneath this heavy brow, with this black thick hair that seems to be coming out of its head in no necessary order of any form, just kind of. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Not unless you'll let me swoop my arm across and attempt
Well, that was
to
a
knock them
cantrip,
over.
right? That was a cantrip. You can roll to hit, yeah.
Well, yep. Oh, 18?
Okay. And with your size, you get a +2, so that's
That's a dirty 20.
yeah, but then you're -3 for the exhaustion, but you still hit.
19 is a good number.
So roll me a 12-sider, please.
Shovels for hands.
Pretty much. So you're all seeing this giant bright red onesie covered.
I was really
Gauntlet.
hoping they would have hulked out and it just like ripped through. And,
The whole thing grew.
well,
Okay, so it's a 6 plus 6 for your strength there, big booty tuba.
So weird, but so funny. I'll take it. I don't care. So, like bowling pins, just knock them over?
You swing and the shoulder, you hit it in the side of the shoulder, and the shoulder just seems to kind of go, and the head just kind of, and it just seems to not even be affected by it, by the pain that it should have had from that, but it's still like that can't be good the way it cocked like that. You know what I mean?
Then,
Yeah.
not showing any faltering, I raise my fist in the air and go, "Butt trumpet smash!"
Yes.
Nikita and Gaius, you see this massive red kind of dragon dinosaur onesie with the bright yellow spikes coming down the side. Not spikes, but triangles. And this bright red. And it takes the one arm and swings it around and hits the thing. And the thing seems to just recoil from it. And then you hear Butt Trumpet's normal voice, but amplified and a lot deeper, go, "Butt Trumpet smash!"
Yeah, that's my goblet.
I'd high five you, but I'm too scared. I don't want to hurt you.
No, don't. You can high five them.
to death.
Yes.
Gaius, it is your turn.
Well, apparently, I just assumed when kids didn't get enough sleep, they just got cranky. Apparently, they get large and start crushing things. Yeah, I'm gonna need both of those gentle folk to make some saving throws. again, because that field's just going for the next 10 minutes. In case you're
Okay,
curious.
a 20 and a 19.
All right, those both save. And then I'm targeting with my action the creature that I guess everybody else was hitting with. I'm going to
Okay.
need him to make another saving throw.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's going to get
A
told
4.
dead. Yeah, that's a fail. So he gets told of the dead for 10 damage. Necrotic damage on that one.
You hear this bell toll very loudly. It just seems to reverberate in this creature, and it seems to kind of make it squint its eyes closed, and the body seems to tense up briefly even more. There we go.
There it is.
There. Had to blow the dust off that bad boy. Okay, then there's my let's see, bonus action. Good old spiritual weapon. It's gonna go popping up between the two. And it swings and just fucking misses.
Okay. Anything else?
It's been a
guys?
while. Yeah, no, we're all good now.
Nikita, it is your turn.
Limpy's looking a little rough, maybe?
He's definitely bloodied.
All right, I'm going to attack that same knee location then. See if I can't bring him down.
Then you just barely hit.
Oh,
Oh, thank
that's
God.
right.
Bacchus. I'm gonna get so drunk after this, Bacchus. Don't you worry.
3.
Yeah, baby.
So 5.
+4. Yeah. Again, I'm turtled behind my shield.
Okay, is
Ditto.
massive fist and arm arcs down and swings and kind of brushes your shoulder, but slams into the dirt, spraying gravel everywhere. And the other one does the same thing, but this time right in front of you. The other one
Too small to hit.
the other one takes a step forward, does a 14 hit.
Yet.
No? Okay, once again, this huge fist comes down and hits the dirt to one side of you. And a 21, so that's
Yeah, that
definitely
hits.
going to hit.
Just a little.
Just a bit.
Just a tad.
For 12 points of damage. And from past these creatures, you see 4 globules of green balls of light come shooting and go in between the abominations and your head and continue past you. And Gaius, does an 18 hit?
18 is my AC.
You take 6 points of damage from a globular ball of green glowing light that hits you in the chest and seems to sink into your being. And it's a cold that's so cold it actually feels like it's burning.
Chilly, but not.
And Butt Trump, is your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt something here. I'm not positive if it'll work, but I would like to cast Acid Splash again, but I'd like to use Twin Spell to have that affect both of them.
Great.
Stand over them, hold my hands out, like, again, in their faces so my palms are level with their eyes. I like to blind them. You guys
Saving
need
throw.
to make, the
Okay.
saving throw. It's dexterity.
12
Nope.
Nope.
and a 6.
No.
Okay, roll me a 20-sider, please, Butt Trumpet. Excuse me, Big Booty Tuba.
That is a 17.
Okay, now roll your damage, please.
So I'm going to say each of them take 2 points of acid damage.
Okay, and with that 17, it does go in the face of them.
Suck it, bitches. Would you allow me to clap my hands to try and knock them together?
Sure.
Freaking Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Sorry,
oh, well, so much for that.
you have a hard time getting the one that's a little farther away.
I at least
And-
box their ears a little.
it kind of brushes the top of their head, and the thick bug-like hair, coarse hair, just kind of scrapes across your palm as you do it.
That's fair.
Anything else? Movement otherwise?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Okie dokie.
Unless I could step out of the way again.
If you'd like. Though if you step out of range, they will get an attack of opportunity.
Yep, never mind.
Okay. Okay, Gaius, it is your turn.
Okay. So these two boys need to make wisdom saving throws.
Sorry.
A 7
All right.
and a 6.
Okay, that's 2 fails, so that is going to be 3d8 radiant damage for both of them, and they're going to get smacked with 10 radiant damage each. And then spiritual weapon is going to be targeting the one everybody's been targeting.
Okay, as this radiant light seems to glow around them, it seems to like reflect off their eyes, and you hear the roars that you've heard before, but it's even more high pitched. This roar of pain from these things. So do your roll for spiritual weapon.
You found a soft spot. Excellent.
Yeah. Okay, so -3, that'd be 15 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right, so that'll be 11 force damage
Okay.
on those things.
This is the one that everyone's going after, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Just
Hashtag fuck
focus
Limpy.
fire. I was going to
Hashtag
say
what?
Hashtag fuck Limpy.
Exactly.
I was going to say hashtag focus fire. And then as my primary action is going to be another wisdom saving throw just for that guy.
14.
That's a failure. So he'll take some necrotic damage from the bell and another 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Die! Please just
You-
die!
The head and shoulders kind of go back to the hands, and just this high-pitched squeal of a roar emanates from it.
What
It
about
is-
the knees and toes?
That's Nikita's area of expertise. I'm going for the high
Yeah.
ground.
I'm working on it.
Work his kidneys next. I'm sure he's got
Does he
both.
have them? Yeah.
Nikita, is your turn.
Yep, we're taking down Limpy. I'm going to work again on that lower shin of his that he seems to still be standing on miraculously.
Well, it's like it's not holding the majority of his weight because he has the other leg, but it's
Oh, I thought the other one was dragging behind him? Or is that the other
well, from
one?
the
I could be...
yeah. I thought you were going on the other one.
Just a touch. Some of us maybe a little bit too much sun. Everyone's got their thing tonight.
Okay, and that's with the -3, huh?
Yep.
The hell?
So
I am tired, but I am
that's
pissed.
that's a critical hit for you.
That is correct. That is correct.
Oh god, yeah, it's just a champion.
That's right. I am taking your kneecap out, motherfucker. Damage. Oh, crit.
So 16 plus 4. You bring your hammer around. It just causes the leg to explode in like this flower of blood and muscle that just causes this reaction and rippling effect up the front of its body as blood
Oh, it's
and
gonna pop.
gore seems to burst out of the already slit wounds in its body. And Nikita, give me a perception check, please.
It's gonna pop like a balloon! A horrifying balloon!
We gonna make a new splatter field?
Oh, yeah. Nope. Shields
It-
up.
It just seems to
Fuck.
it's almost like is in the process of turning inside out from the different wounds, and then it just falls back into the ground as the dust rises up around it.
That's right. One down. Who's next? You? I'm going to point it to the other one. Ah?
It just kind of goes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Anything else, Nikita?
Nope. Just turning slightly to. I'm assuming it's right on top of me, beside me.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like
Just turning
over-
slightly towards it.
Okay. 16?
On me?
Yeah.
Negative.
Okay. The hand just seems to graze over top of your head.
Good thing you're not wearing the helmet.
That's right. He might have taken it away from me.
And the 15 does the same thing.
Oh, you're staying 20 feet away. Okay. I see what you're doing. I hate to tell you, I just got to step forward for the pain to start.
Gaius,
Insane.
it rolled another 18.
Okay?
Does that hit?
Yeah, I have an AC of 18. So
Okay.
Me too.
18, 19, 20, you're good to go. Don't hit me.
Okay, doing 7 points of damage from that globular that seems to hit you and disappear into your chest again. Once again, it initially feels super cold, but so cold that it feels like it's burning.
Oh, it's like a menthol cough drop. Oh,
Butt trumpet,
Dwarves
almost
are
like a
great
fresh.
for that.
butt trumpet, an
Oh.
18. An 18 hits you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't grasp at straws to hope that my size increases my AC.
It does a little bit, but not that much.
Damn it.
There is this globular of green glowing force that comes and sinks in through the onesie into your skin, and it is so cold at first, but then it's so cold it feels like it's burning.
They're shooting
And
menthol at us.
It does
It's
11
like
points.
Gallo.
It does 11 points of damage.
No.
Gaius,
I have to
please
do
make me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
All right, here goes one, and here goes. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to take that. Yeah, so that 4 minus 3 would be a 1. So yeah, I get hit with whatever you're hitting me with.
Okay, you just see kind of grayish green stuff spurt all over you from behind, coating you and kind of creeping around your face. And your arms are stuck to the sides of you at the moment, and so you are currently grappled.
Guys, there's something behind you.
You heard
Really?
as this stuff just splashed all over you.
Gross.
Ew.
Why is it
Is
always
that the
me?
same crap as Is it the same stuff as before?
I don't
Or
know.
is, or is it just icky?
Also, now that they've all entered my sphere of bullshit,
Yes.
Okay.
Vomit and his friend who just showed up both need to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Vomit did a 12.
Yeah, he's gonna get hit.
I'm just
And,
picturing Slimer from Ghostbusters.
And
Basically,
pretty much.
yeah.
Barf did a 6.
Nice.
All right, so they're both gonna get hits with some of this sweet radiant damage.
Okay, go ahead.
Sweet,
All right, they
sweet.
both. Yeah, I rolled terrible on that, but they both get 6 radiant damage each.
And you see another green globule go past your head, Gaius, and just kind of disappear into the mist. And you see another one from your left kind of go in front of your face and disappear past you that way.
Man, I'm the most popular girl at the dance right now.
It's
They're
the beard.
constantly trying to hit on me.
Give me a dexterity saving throw again, please, Gaius.
Stop.
I'm blushing.
-3, so 7. Do I have just more admirers now?
No, you're fine. Butt trumpet.
Uh.
Excuse me, big booty tuba. It is your turn.
You could just call me butt trumpet again.
Okay.
We tried.
I just
This
keep
worked
thinking
last
of
time.
Buckaroo Banzai with going, okay, big booty.
Yes. Buckaroo Banzai.
So when this is done with cantrips, this only takes 1 sorcery point, so I can do this again. How far away is one of the globular goopy guys behind Gaius from me?
They are. The furthest one is 25. The one that barfed on me is 20.
I'd like to cast Eldritch Blast on Barf and twin it to have it also hit Vomit.
You'll have to roll 2 to hit. It's 1 for each.
Fuck. Okay, let's
You
try
get
it
to roll
again.
twice, though.
I do.
There you go.
19?
Okay. You get vomit.
Vomit's gonna take 8 points of force damage.
Okay. Vomit, by the way, is about 8 feet tall, a lot thinner, has 2 massive long arms with 2 elbows, 2 smaller sets of arms coming out of its chest, and you notice
Yeah.
about 4 black multifaceted eyes on its face, and instead of a nose, it just has 2 slits, and a large oval mouth that seems to be dripping fluid.
Gross.
Ugh. Is that Spider-Man? Or a
Its
man
mother
spider?
loves it. Okay.
Its mother's awful then.
What else would you like to do there, butt trumpet?
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Punch Limpy's friend?
You got it? Do you want
Ah.
to take a step forward to be able to do that?
Sure.
I think they're.
Come on. 15?
That'll hit.
Sweet!
Roll me a 12-sider, please.
9.
Plus 6, that's 15.
But trumpet smash.
Nikita, you see butt trumpet take its arm and just kind of go, "Ugh," poof, on top of the thing in front of you, and then go, butt trumpet smash.
A very lethargic Neanderthal-esque Cabbage Patch dance.
Yeah.
And the little feet go,
Good job. Please don't step on me.
you even see it wag its tail, and the thing guy goes, and takes
Shit.
out a small bush behind it.
Yeah.
Big smile on the face, though.
And gigantic googly eyes.
Yeah, that just keeps, kind of going in circles.
Right around, baby. Right around.
Yes, guys, dead or alive. Buttron, would you like to do anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. Gaius, it is your turn.
Hey, you guys got that one back here? I'm a little busy.
We can try.
Okay. Also, all right. So, I guess in the order that we've been doing it so far. Let's see who is in. So, the one everybody's teaming up on right now.
Okay.
The one that's vomited on me. The one behind that. So, those 3 need to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay. The abomination is a 17.
All right, that's a success. I think, yeah.
Vomit is a 14.
It's a failure.
And Barf is a 9.
Okay, so the 2 behind me are the ones that are going to get damaged.
Okay.
for 12 radiant damage each. And Gaius whistles, "Here, girl!" And spiritual weapon zips over to him and takes a swing at the thing closest to him.
Okay. Go ahead.
And that's just not gonna work out there.
Okay.
That's a failure. And then that same creature is going to need to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Whoops. That is a 4.
Yep, that's a failure, so it's going to hear some bells. 21 necrotic damage.
Ring my
Okay.
bells. You can ring my bells.
I can hear the bells.
Do you hear the people sing?
They're hearing something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else, Gaius? You
Action,
were unable
bonus
to
action.
move, so you know.
Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't going to move. I got it back here, guys.
Okay.
Okay,
good to
take
know.
5 points of damage from burning of this stuff that seems to be hardening around you. And
Of
give me
course.
another dexterity saving throw, please.
15
Okay.
with a -3 modifier, so.
Okay, Nikita, is your turn.
So this one is the one dragging the leg, or is he standing on 2 legs?
He's standing on 2 legs. But once again,
Alright.
like this one looks like it might actually be the one that you saw when you
Okay.
and Butt Trumpet went. It looks very similar. You can't be sure, but it looks very similar to that one.
Hey, haven't we met before? And I'm going to slam the warhammer down on its left foot. Gaius, if I haven't said it before, thank you for the warhammer. This is fun.
Hey! It's for those of us who aren't good with swords and other stuff.
Nope, it's good for me too.
Dear God.
That's with -3.
I'm going to say that's a critical for you again.
It is a critical for her.
Your toes are going bye-bye, motherfucker. Oh,
We can
Right.
walk on stumps.
so that actually works out. 8 points of damage, right?
Yep. Roll me another 20, sire, just to be sure.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, so close. I can taste your feet. Wait, I don't want to do that. Never mind. I will just squeeze them. Nope, I am going to try to keep flat foot here in front of me.
Okay.
And I definitely, if this fucker moves, I definitely want to, oh, I don't have a reaction. Does that count as the attack of opportunity reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
A 4, a hand comes around and just lands in the dirt behind you. And a 20, a natural 20.
Ouch. Oh, shit.
22 points of damage as the fist comes down right on the top of your head.
Sends me onto my tuchus. You said 20 or 22?
22.
Really
And-
hurting. Oh, that. Woo. Ow. He's
And
beaten the.
as you go down from this, it knocks you kind of down, like makes you squat. You see 2 orbs of green just kind of go right over your head where your face was a second ago. It's so close.
Well, at least I missed those. Yay.
Gaius,
Yes.
2 more orbs of green go past your waist, and the
They're
beast
fleeing
in
like
front of you,
cowards.
Nikita, is starting to move away.
I do not get the reaction. I just sit there and. Ow.
Butt Trumpet, is your turn.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
right. Run away like children.
So, Orby and No Toes are running away?
Yeah.
They're all running.
Okay.
The Orby
A bit off.
is just kind of floating and moving very fast away. But, No Toes is just kind of lumbering.
I think I can do this one more time with my twin spell. I think I can use one more sorcery point for this. I want to do Eldritch Blast again on No Toes and Orby.
Go ahead.
Okay,
That definitely
that's
hits.
Oh!
Nice.
Roll me another 20-sider, please.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Roll your damage roll your first damage.
On Orby. 4.
And roll your second damage.
No Toes. 4 again.
You hit Orby, as it were, who just kind of vanishes into the mist. But you feel like it definitely did something to it.
Okay.
And No Toes, definitely in the back, a blossom of flesh and blood and muscle appears in its back, and it continues to lumber on, trying to pick up as much speed as it can.
I'd like to take a couple steps toward it with my big size and kick it in the ass.
Go ahead.
14?
How would you like to roll damage? Give me a 12-sider, please.
For the record, if this hit, I'd like to make sure that I got it like right under its butt and potentially hit the groin. Damn it.
You take a couple steps and do a kick, causing the thing to rise up off the ground a little bit and just fall flat on its face, and it doesn't seem to be moving. As a matter of fact, its backside around there seems to blossom in a burst of muscle and gore. And your foot kind of comes back covered in gore. And give me a perception check, butt trumpet. Okay.
I ain't seeing shit.
Okay.
There's something on my feet.
Ew, sticky.
Good job.
May I do?
I break free.
It's going to take a little bit more than that, Gaius. You're going to need some help.
All right, give me a second. I would like to do second wind to try to heal myself a little bit. If I can get
Go
that
ahead.
to work.
Butt trumpet, you
7
could
points.
always free Gaius like he freed you.
I'm okay with that. Just remember, if you knock me unconscious, there's no one to heal that.
So, there's stuff all over him?
Yeah, all over his back and coming around. His arms are kind of like the elbows are pinned to the side, but he's kind of doing a Tyrannosaurus Rex sort of thing at the moment. And there's just like around his feet is just this large puddle that goes up his legs and especially about his back and over the top of his head. And it's hardened at this point. And by the way, Gaius, 4 more points of acid damage from this stuff to you.
I would appreciate the timely help here. Otherwise, I will probably just melt inside here at some point.
I'd like to, I still have my daggers. I'd like to attempt to use them to chip away at the hardened stuff on his back. Like, at least get his arms free.
Roll me a 20-sider, please. Twice.
Guidance.
After a little while, it chips away and everything, and the dagger doesn't do any damage to you, Gaius. And you're free.
Well, that was terrible. Hey, do you think we can cut the heads off those things?
I think we should.
Yeah, should definitely. If there's not a bounty from the guards about these things, there should be.
Da.
It looks like they got into a fight before we found them anyway. So I guess take some couple minutes to kind of. So Paul, when they popped, was there heads left to?
You kind of, if you're going to take heads, you're going to have to kind of dig them out because the heads are kind of between
Listen.
these two massive shoulder blades that's kind of formed into a solid mass. There's no neck, and it's like the head is where a neck might, the base of a neck would be.
Sure. I mean,
Slice through
We
it
need-
with swords?
yeah, we got daggers and I can spiritual weapon me some scalpels and scissors if I need to. Just
Yeah.
comically large versions. If Paul needs me to get precise with it.
No problem. It'll take you a little while, but you can do it.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll take some time, and you know what? Let's see. Is the party? We're close together, so let me look at my spells real quick.
Gaius and Nikita, give me a perception check, please.
So minus 3. Yeah, so I got 18 on mine.
Okay. Gaius, you hear, with a roll like that, you hear a cry and a no, no, no from back a distance behind you, and it sounds very familiar. And you even hear your name.
Oh shit! It's the other two. Come on,
Damn it.
get up and start hustling back.
Damn,
Okay.
that's so
What voice did it sound like? By the way, Paul.
Sound like
Just-
Reed.
Yeah.
You know what? I pick them both up and I make big strides toward the voice.
Okay.
I like it.
Might as well
You-
return
Oh.
the favor, right?
Grab each of them by the scruff of the neck.
I'm not a cat. Not a cat.
Gaius, could I get to heal while we're being carried?
Oh yeah, totally.
The two of you are like swinging
Yeah.
as you go. So getting that out, Nikita, might take a little bit. As you kind
I
of
just
are going
assume.
through this mist and everything, all three of you give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
7.
-3.
Yep.
Oh, 16.
Okay.
I did well.
Gaius, the swinging is really not helping you, and you find yourself just starting to vomit.
Yeah.
You brought this upon yourself.
You're
This was not
fucking
consensual. Non-consensual.
As you're coming through the mist and fog, Butt Trumpet, up ahead you see a shadowy, tall, thin figure over top of what looks like a big lump, what might be a boulder or a stone. And as you get closer, you see the head of it just kind of turn towards you, stand up, and then disappear back into the mist.
Ugh. Ominous. Do I keep going? Do I follow it?
Are they here? Is Reed and Viv here?
Someone give me a perception check.
You're at 22 health now, Nikita. I was able to do that much. Bruh. -3, 19.
Okay,
for
you
Gaius.
hear more of that crying and no, 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 and Gaius, help. And it seems to be coming from this large blob, rock, stone, or something in the middle of the path.
There, giant rock, butt trumpet. Butt trumpet, break open. Smash. On the sides, not in the middle. Don't hit the creamy center.
I place them down and I attempt to go at the rock.
Okay, this is on the side of the path, and it seems to be glued to a boulder, and it's just this mass of that stuff that was on Gaius's back, and you see Viv and Reed's faces sticking out of it, and one of their feet somewhere at the other end, and it's just a massive amount of this stuff. And Viv's face is partially covered, so her mouth seems to be covered. Reed seems to have chewed through some of it to be able to speak.
Ugh.
Oh, he is tenacious.
Tenacious
So
Reed.
he's he's calling out and spitting like intermittently. So give me a couple 20-siders there, Butt Trumpet.
Oh boy. A couple?
Yeah,
As in 2?
sure.
Here's one.
Okay.
Yikes. Yikes.
It's taken you a while. You're going to be here for a little while breaking them out.
Can we help them?
Sure. Somebody give me... Who's going to... You going to help Nikita then?
stand on the
Someone give
lookout.
me a perception check.
Yes, that
Guys.
is what I'm good at.
Yeah.
-3
Okay.
is 23.
Somewhere in the mist, you hear a roar like screech. It sounds pretty far away, though.
All right. I would hurry, but I think we're okay for now.
We'll say the two of you, Big Butt Trumpet and Nikita, work on this hard shells, this hardened shell around them, and eventually you're able to break it apart and pull it off of them, and then you're able to continue on.
All right. Once they're free and we're moving again, Paul,
Yes.
I'm going to cast Aura Vitality. For the next minute, I am basically healing anybody within a 30-foot radius of me. So basically, I get 10 rounds of this because it would
Okay.
be 1 minute, 10 rounds.
One
So-
round per person, right? Correct?
Yeah, not
Okay.
everybody. So I get to choose a target. So,
Okay.
for example, the one I just did was, say I give 10 to Nikita.
Okay.
And then,
Spasiba.
and what are you at now?
I am over half. This puts me at 32.
And the next one goes to you as well, 9.
All right, that would put me at... Just a second.
9 to Butt Trumpet.
9 to Butt Trumpet, yep.
Yeah, that'll get me to 33. That's almost full health.
Okay, won't worry about you anymore. The next one I'll give to myself, which is also 9. Nikita, you'll get the next one.
What about Reed and Viv? Do they need healing?
No, that's true.
I'm
Well, you take 9, so that's 4. I still have 6 more of these to go. Paul, how
Okay.
messed up are our two friends?
Reed is really messed up. Viv is kind of. She's hurt a fair amount, but nowhere near like Reed.
Okay, so the next two I'll give to Reed, Paul.
Okay.
He'll get 17 and 9.
Okay. He's looking much better.
Okay, so that was 2 for him, so I'm down to 4. Then this will go 15 to Viv. How is she looking now?
She still probably could use one more, but should be fine as
Close
she
to
is.
topped off. Okay, so I got 3 more. Nikita, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm good. Very good.
You're good? Okay, I'll give the
Yeah.
next one to myself because I'm still kind of hurting a bit. Let's see, 10 more. 2. The next one will be for Reed. There's another 17 for him.
He's good now.
Butt Trumpet, how you feeling? You're
I'd be
generally
like,
one of the squishy,
I need like,
on a
2
point
more.
scale.
I generally
Ah,
like,
I think-
know.
On a scale, you're good though. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. You know what? I'll just give it to myself. I'll top myself off. That way, as the healer, I'll at least be. All right, we're good. So
Okay.
I healed everybody for a decent chunk of change.
Okay.
No more
And
third
what do
level
you do?
spells for me today.
Don't forget to update your health bars.
I can't wait for the next time I feel like I get to a next level, because then every time I heal people, I just heal myself naturally. Because that's a thing I get.
That sounds handy, duh. All right,
Yeah.
can we get the fuck out of here now?
Oh yeah, we were getting the hell out of here. Oh no, this
You're
healing could be on the move. We didn't need to stop for
good.
that.
Okay, so you're just
Okay.
booting out of there?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh no, we go back to the body and we finish cutting the head off.
Okay, digging the
Heads.
heads out?
Yeah, we did the
Yep.
heads out so we can.
Okay.
Or bounty or
It's
something.
kind of like this bug-like hair on top with a lump of flesh beneath it with a face. And the face is like a majorly heavy brow, like a flat nose, and kind of jowls with fangs coming out of them. The teeth are like yellowish and black, and the gums are all black. And the blood that is oozing out all over the place is close to black.
All right.
The meat is dark red, but the blood is so dark red it's on the verge of being black. And this, once you start cutting the things open, they do start to kind of stink.
There's a nice putrescence for you. Wonderful.
Expected.
All right. You know what? Hey, remind me to pick up like a butcher's apron or something the next time we're in the shop. Just if we're going to be,
Okay.
taking trophies, getting sticky. Stickier. I've already been sticky. Yes. Well, let's go see if the doppelgangers have completely ruined whatever small reputation we've made so far.
I completely forgot about them.
Oh, yeah. As long as they're not sleeping on my bed, drinking my booze. We continue on after that.
You head back? Okay, so you get through Splatterfields. You go past Death's Door. You come out of the mist. It seems to be possibly the sun's high up in the sky. It's a cloudy day. It looks like it might be midday or afternoon. You're not 100% sure because you can't really see the sun because behind the clouds. You get around Brewer's Bend and you're headed down the way towards the bridge. And Gaius, give me a perception check, please.
-3 would be 12.
You hear your name. Hey,
Yeah.
Gaius.
Oh
Who
shit!
the hell knows me?
Now, when you were as you were going around Brewer's Bend, you also passed one of the breweries that just seems to have been burnt down to the ground, and it's really nothing but rubble. And there's just pools of dirty water everywhere. You skirted around that, continued on, and then you heard your name. You look around for a little bit, and then you look up, and to your right, above one of the distilleries, seems to be like a flat roofed area, and with a little a guardrail around it. And standing up there, you see Eldred with a mug, going, Gaius! Oh my!
You son of a bitch!
Make him
Oh
get
my
down here.
God.
Fucker.
Pull him down here now.
What?
Eldred, we got
I'm pretty sure I
stories.
pull him down here, and I pick him up.
Yeah.
holding
Oh,
him
that's
by the
right.
rope.
Oh, is Butt Trumpet still super large, or is that?
Yeah.
I just assumed reaches forward and just scoops him up.
You'd have to reach
Yes.
up, Butt Trumpet, and it's going to be kind of close. But Eldred's like,
Let
but
it
you
happen.
can do it.
I'm doing it.
Okay, so you lift them up. They have the mug in their hand, and it's just kind of like, okay, and you can bring them down.
You don't want to know the day I've had.
Or days?
Nah.
I'm not really sure. Eldred, we went into the
You keep it-
Stratavernius house again because we thought you were in there.
I was a week ago.
We've been gone for how long? It felt like a day and a half max.
You've been gone for easily a week. I've been
Stupid-
coming here and drinking every day, waiting for you, and then going back to the inn every night to sleep, and then just coming over here every morning
Oh,
and just
hold on.
sitting up
First-
there and waiting.
First thing, I gotta warn you, dude. Most of us have evil doppelgangers wandering around now. Not you, though.
No,
Except your
I
doppelganger
just,
definitely slit my throat.
What?
Evil doppelganger. Oh, wait, hold on. There's an order we should do this in. A. And that guy just grabs him by the shoulders and then just pulls him in and just, like, gives him a hug. He's like, you son of a bitch, I thought you were dead. And then
He hugs
pushes
you
him
back.
away.
And as you push him back, he belches. He's like, I've been waiting for like almost for at least a week here.
And I appreciate your due diligence.
He goes, butt trumpet?
Magic.
Yeah, I don't suppose you could, smolify me.
In a second, we'll talk about that. I don't know if I can either. But he hands you he goes, put out your hand, puts a couple gold pieces in your hand, and says, could you give that to her? And you look up, and along the railing of the roof are all these people standing, staring, wide-eyed and open-mouthed. And a young woman with a tray kind of looking down. It's my bill.
I reach over and plate and drop the coins on the tray.
She looks at it, looks at you, and goes,
Yeah, magic's real, right? Awesome. Okay.
and there are people in the streets that have just stopped and are just kind of like,
Hey, what? You ever seen a giant goblet before? Carry on.
Getting real self-conscious.
Move.
Eldred looks up at you, butt trumpet, and says, that's a good look for you.
I knew you always liked large women.
Large, small, I don't judge.
Oh, God.
I gotta get used to
Anyway.
this. I don't know if I can.
Can I ask if Eldred has stayed long enough at the stone's throw to perchance talk to that messenger about that other quest?
From what I understand, some boy's been there every day. The past couple days, they've just been sitting there, and Butterbeer's been feeding them feeding them booze, actually.
You didn't respond to the letter?
I didn't know what I just said that.
You know what? In hindsight,
my friends were going to be here soon, and that's when we could talk to them. That was a week ago, but they've kept coming back.
Let's walk and talk.
Okay.
Nah.
We relate everything that's happened.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to do that in character
again,
or not.
I don't know if maybe perhaps we should consider changing me back if possible, because otherwise I'm going to end up being the muscle of this group, and I just don't think that's a good look for us.
I'm okay with that.
I think it's awesome.
I'm a big enough man to be for.
Eldred says you're not that big, though.
Where am I going to
in fact, quite large for an average human being.
You're still not that big.
Magically enhanced. I am over 6 feet tall.
Looks up at Butt Trumpet and says, still.
I have said I'm secure in my masculinity. I am more than comfortable having Butt Trumpet handle my light work. Or large work in this case.
So you start heading back.
I'm the healer.
Eldred tells you his basic story, which is you guys took off. He was calling for you, what should we do? And you were gone. And then he started hearing these noises in the mist. So he went in the house, went up to the second floor where you had slept and shut himself in there. And he was there for about a day or two. He's not sure how long because he was just so scared. And then he started hearing, he's not sure if it's ghosts or what, but he started hearing his name being called, but it had a weird underwater sound to it from far away, and he got a little scared about that.
That's us.
Oh, well, I've been trying to message your ass for on repeat constantly.
Yes.
I didn't get it.
No shit.
Not even the first one? Where you said you were stuck in a house?
Yeah, but it was like so much noise along with I could barely understand you.
Well, we made it to the Stratavernius house. We didn't find you there, obviously, because
I was right there in the room waiting.
We opened that door. You were not in there when we went.
If
we were there for a week,
like 2 days.
All right, bud. How about this? We were gone for a week, but it felt like a day and a half, 2 tops.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Makes my brain hurt.
Exactly. So, regardless, we were 2 ships in the night that happened to pass one another unbeknownst. and we thoroughly searched the house. Which, by the way, the basement is huge. Oh
What?
shit, we got like some gold rings and silver ring and copper ring. You still got those? Because
Yeah,
that's probably worth some cash.
we still got them.
And then Gaius reaches into like some bloody sacks that he has like tied to his side, and he's like, "And we killed some stuff."
And Eldred goes, "Whoa! What the hell is that?"
It's those big things from before. And it puts it back in the sack, ties it up, and ties it back to his like. He's like, "Yeah, we're just so tired of just the bullshit in the mist. We just killed it." And then they ran away, because I won't lie, I am exhausted. I am so happy that you are not dead or evil or something.
Me too. Or Eve? No, we're back at that again?
Well,
Dude,
no,
I
no,
thought
no.
you were
This
the
is
one person I didn't have to deal with that.
No. Oh, there's this whole thing. So when we were down there was a mirror, a big one. And guess what? Evil versions of ourselves came out of it. And then treated us
But-
like dicks. And
Yeah.
Nikita's words, really. There, they seemed.
They were
We've
dead.
all
But-
had our moments.
But the only one
Not
who
like
did,
this.
the only copy that didn't come out was yours. But I heard evil you essentially whisper in my ear something and then slit my throat. But the good news is healer. So I kind of take that stuff in stride.
Just like Kellen's vision.
What?
Yeah, Kellen's vision from, oh God, weeks
The
ago.
first
a
time
week and
we
a half
were
ago.
in the stupid fucking house.
Yeah.
Oh, the Nata house. So he's glossing over a little bit.
I hadn't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
It was a process.
Okay.
That was when we were down there.
I'm fine. Shut
So, by the way,
Yep.
if you find slightly more attractive versions of everybody else but me
Hey,
wandering around
not
with
more
dark
attractive.
clothing on, oh, sorry, some are just more muscular. But
You
Viv
need
says, "Do you mind? I'm right here." When you said
Oh.
more
Who is?
muscular.
more also,
Viv.
yeah, you buffer. Also, our hair was still there. That's how you know the difference. We
This is
haven't been
true.
horribly scarred or stink as badly. This group has had a much better time, apparently.
Yeah.
But there are way more assholes.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So
Just
there's another set of you, but they're assholes.
bigger
Mm.
assholes.
Bigger assholes. All
There
right, well,
you
that
go.
would make sense.
Yeah, it's just imagine us like turn to 11 or 12 or 13.
Some of you have had the moments of 12 or 13, so are you talking about more than that?
Oh yeah, like but
Okay.
on a steady, like on a regular
Yeah.
basis. That's their
Oh.
average.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they've perfected it then.
Yeah.
Da.
That's, imagine
They
us
did
without
not know how
inhibitions.
to be nice.
You without
Just be-
inhibitions?
Polite.
Exactly. That's terrifying, right?
Uh,
I'm already sworn to a god who has got loose rules with inhibitions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. So we went down stairs that were super long and deep, and I guess maybe not a part of this world, which we'll get to
Mm.
later. But we went down a long bit, which I guess kind of makes sense in the week, and we went deeper than I think we should, and in relation to where we were toward the bitch, it didn't make sense because it's a big hole in the ground, and we went down and there was a giant cavern that was super cold and misty and with at least one super large creature that we couldn't see. But we did feel its breath, which was terrifying because it was super far away. It was the vibe we were getting. So after we decided that valor wasn't a thing we were concerned about, we left.
it was very, very
Came-
cold.
Yeah, we came back up, said screw it. Then the doppelgangers. Then I got the throw thing. They left. I would like to say they fled because there's no way in hell they got ahead of us without trying. Oh, and then Viv and I. Oh man, she had this idea with the shields. It was fantastic until it wasn't. And then we never caught up with them. We got back up to the house. Myself and Reed were both briefly possessed. The ghosts,
Ghosts.
ghosts in the house. So it might have been me you're hearing calling your name. Could have been the ghosts. Remember when I talked to the face, super unsettling face in that one room? Remember that? You were there for that
Was
time.
I there for that?
Well, you were nearby at the very least. Yeah, you were there. Not the last time I did it, but the first time I did it. Yeah. See?
Okay.
But Sean's like, yes.
Bigglesworth.
Yeah. Bigglesworth. Remember Bigglesworth? You remember Bigglesworth. Anywho, so
Okay.
yeah. Apparently there's a bunch of spirits of individuals trapped inside. Now, good news. So the house isn't a house. It's a
The house is not a house?
It's
Nope.
more. Well, you know what? It's a house, but it's more than a house. It's a
apartments?
doorway into a multi-dimensional honeycomb of possible
Worlds
intersecting
and shit.
bullshit.
That
Yeah.
house.
Cosmic bullshit.
It's the multi nonsense of insanity or something. I don't know. We'll shop talk that name. Either way, it's across. You know, with all the mirrors, how we say, how I've been saying mirrors are kind of like entrance, a pathway to potentially different places, is what I've read. I was apparently kind of right on the nose. So that house is kind of like, hey, this is just a door to other places. And what's her face, Stratavernius, the one that apparently got
Arabella.
hung, might not be dead.
Nope.
Trapped a bunch of the people that she used to construct said thing, and their spirits are stuck in there. Those are the ones that asked me for my help, and of course, I'm a helpful person. I said yes, and this is way above my pay grade.
Then we left.
And we left, obviously, because she's coming back. Was literally the last thing they said. Well, it was the second to last thing. What was the last thing? I asked who might help us, and they said Mage Nair. It was like a higher pitch than I'm actually capable of doing. I don't know if they were saying Mage and then the name begins with a N, or they were just screaming no because it was something terrible happening. Do you know Mage Nair?
I wasn't. They might have been trying to say that Eldred wasn't there anymore.
Well, no, I was specifically asking who could potentially
okay.
help us in helping them.
Right.
I was under this definite thing that Eldred was not there anymore. Way, apparently days ago.
Wow.
So we had the
and
thing.
when did this happen? A points to butt trumpet.
Oh, so points at the sacks with the heads in them. These things
Yeah, this is
attacked with
fairly
some
recent.
friends. Yeah, these things attacked with friends like maybe a half hour to an hour ago, ish. And Butt Trumpet cast a spell, and like they do sometimes, things go wonky. And instead of college killing spikes of stone or rabbits,
bunnies?
Or bunnies.
they got large. They got real big.
And they
I'll
went
be quite
smashing.
honest. It was super helpful. Won't lie.
Yeah.
Because Reed is still getting over the possession bit a touch.
I don't like this guy, as he says. I miss
Yeah,
my bacon
no,
and my
nobody
bunnies.
Yeah, we'll get your bacon and your bunnies, and we're walking there. We'll get there, bud. We'll get there.
As you
I'm
continue
not gonna be able to
walking,
sleep.
as you continue walking, like heads just keep turning, looking at this giant,
Hey,
bright
mind your own
red,
damn business.
bright red dinosaur-looking thing with this big, massive tail dragging behind it, and the
Paint a
yellow
portrait,
tri-
it'll last longer.
Hey, we're heroes for hire. This is the impressive shit you get to see sometimes when you hire us.
You hear Butt Trumpet go, paint a picture, last longer.
Anywho, so Eldred, do you think you could shrink-a-dink her, shrink-a-dink the butt trumpet there, or cast invisibility, perhaps? That might just cause a major cart accident. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
One card just like goes up the tail, up my back, and shoots into the air.
Like it's the Flintstones or something.
Yabba dabba doo. Those are the magic
Crunch.
words.
Okay, so Eldred says, "Let me try something." So he's going to try casting a spell, Butt Trumpet. Do you just kind of let it go without trying to fight it at all?
Not a skosh am I fighting this.
Cast a spell, and you, from like this 15 feet, you shrink to about 7.5 feet.
This
Not
feels
bad.
just slightly off-putting now.
Well, the good news is you can fit in beds.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, not the same one with me anymore. Shit.
You don't have twins
We'll
in your
work it
room?
out.
Oh, yeah, Nikita, you could just be the little spoon now.
Hey now.
What? I don't know how your bed situation is.
We'll see if we can give this one another whirl a little later, but it's a start.
Da.
Halfway there.
Living out a prayer.
Oh.
I'm just picturing regular size body, but like really, really long legs. If I had a bike, this would make more sense.
Now your legs are still pretty squat.
Long torso.
So much worse.
So you get to the library district, and you can kind of see the stone's throw in the distance a couple blocks away, and all of a sudden you start hearing Butt Trumpet kind of groan a little bit, and the footfalls are getting heavier, and they grow back to the size they were.
Damn it!
Back to 15 odd feet.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Now, I wonder how big the backyard is. Oh, hey, you know what? Let me give this one thing a trick. Ugh. And Gaius casts, hold on, the spell magic on Butt Trumpet.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So I choose one creature, Butt Trumpet,
Uh-huh.
and if it's a spell of 3rd level or lower on the target, it ends. And if it's 4th level or higher, I got to do an ability check thing.
Give me an ability check thing then.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
So the DC will be 10 plus whatever the spell's level is, Paul.
Okay.
That's the number I got to beat. I'll just roll a 20-sider. I normally add 5, but this time I'll just add 2 because of the -3 I'm suffering. Plus 2 is 21. So say if it was a
Butt
level
Trumpet
5
is up there
spell, it'd be
going,
15.
God damn it, and then all of a sudden starts shrinking. And it's funny because the body and the onesie seem to be shrinking at different spurts.
I can't control that. I hope the body's shrinking before the onesie.
The body's shrinking faster than the onesie.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
But it's getting there, and then eventually after a few seconds it's back to normal size again.
Yay!
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness I'm cute
Original
again.
BT is back.
I'm back to
Well-
being the adorable, lovable charm.
Sure. Okay. I just didn't want to try to cram you into the stone's throw that large. Or have you regain
Same.
that size again.
Yeah, for real.
Eldred, what the heck did you cast on them?
Reduce
Reduce, yeah.
only lasts for so long.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I was curious. So, all right, you got to reduce. Yeah. That makes sense.
So Vivalda tells you, if we've been gone a week, I have to go see if someone's still here. So as soon as we get in, I'm going to grab some stuff, and I gotta go. I'm not sure how long I'll be gone for, but I have to go see if this person's still there.
I give
Okay,
them a
well-
Are
hug.
you sure?
Yeah, this is important.
You can't rest up a little?
I'll find a place to rest where this person is if need be. I just need to know if they're there or not.
Understandable.
Okay.
We'll leave messages for you at the stone's throw.
Okay.
if we have to be gone for an
Continue to
extended period of time.
read letters with lots of stickers.
Okay.
And we'll do our best to leave. If we have to leave Seven Rivers, we'll try to tell you where we're heading and where we're going. That way it'll be easier for you to find us if we happen to not be where we need to be. I have no idea what the Baron's going to have us do. Hopefully it's
Okay.
something in town.
Maybe have a timeout for
Speaking of
keeping them
which, is
waiting.
the messenger person here?
Well, you go in, and Volda goes and heads up the stairs. You walk in. It's a pretty busy time here at the inn. You see Butterbeer behind the bar. He sees you and says, "Oh, where the hell have you been?"
We live time
Hell.
displacement in a house that is neither here nor there, apparently, but everywhere at the same
And
time.
long stairs.
Is a unnecessarily complex story that you don't need to know about. But we're back. Aha.
Well, you say that he leans across the bar and goes, "Hey, kid, quit drinking my booze. They're here. Go get your master or whoever the hell it is." Kid-
Butterbeer, I appreciate it. I'll take care of the tab for them. if
Oh,
that's
you bet your ass you will. It's been a week of this.
Hey man, listen, I offered even without you asking.
I appreciate that. It's just the kid's
Was he
rude.
being annoying?
No, he drinks a lot.
Makes sense. Oh,
Look,
He's
can't-
thirsty.
a teenager shouldn't. Teenagers should not be drinking that much, day drinking all day. And as you see
Butterbeer,
that,
come on.
the kid stands up and like stumbles into another table, hits about 2 other tables, and he goes, "Back, someone will be back," and like stumbles out of the door, and you hear the neigh of a horse and like what sounds
Oh,
like
there's a break
a
as well.
carriage maybe skidding, and you know
Is the driver drunk?
you hear, "Get the fuck out, watch where you're going," and you're sorry.
Well, good thing there's apparently no laws against that here in this town.
We're about
Oh,
to
we
find
might have
out.
to put a referendum out for it, I think. No teenage drunk driving. Only adults are responsible enough to drink and drive.
So okay, so you're in the stone's throw now. What are you doing?
Yep,
Oh.
I think we're all gonna clean and I'm gonna fucking
Deal
rest
house.
while I
What
can.
time of the day is it? What is it, afternoonish now, Paul?
You'd have to ask, I guess.
Hey, Butterbeer, is it afternoonish?
And it's just before dinner.
Is there like a tub? I'll fill it up with the water and stuff.
I'll get it
if you're
taken
about to
care
be
of.
dinner. Okay.
He
Like, I just
says
need
to
to
Betty,
soak.
and she goes, "I can smell them from here. I'll take care of it."
Yeah, also
goes
I got
back-
these
Want to
two
go for a bath with
I got these
Gaius?
2 sacks I need to keep out back away from critters and
Everybody.
everybody.
Right. Okay.
What?
Yeah, they're proof of evil
Mm.
or something.
Don't go bringing evil into my inn.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
it's Betty.
The evil has been
Betty's
purged.
evil?
No, Betty's not evil.
Dead
What the hell?
evil.
Dead, not Betty.
Oh,
Yeah, Evil Dead.
Yeah, there you go.
We would have been dead
Grammar.
by dawn if we hadn't done something.
Grammar bad. Shower needed or bath needed. Food and drink
Yeah, the
and sleep.
fumes have clouded our minds.
so you go
If
and
Gaius and
go on.
if Gaius and Reed are taking a bath, Butt Trumpet and I and Eldred will sit and get some food and drink going so we can rotate once the baths are available.
So you start eating and drinking and bathing, and you all kind of take your turns. You get through there and everything. It takes a little while for you all to get through that, and occasionally the water has to be redone. And eventually, all of you make your way through the bath and through a number of rounds of drinks and some food and everything like that. When tall, older gentlemen dressed in finery and such steps into the bar, walks over to the bar, Butterbeer nods towards all of you. He just rolls his eyes, walks over to you, and says, "About fucking time. This was the last day, or before you were written off."
Oh, here. Sorry. We were busy with things over on the other side of the city, and Gaius goes outside, grabs one of the sacks.
Well, hold on. You say, we were busy on the other side of the city, and he goes, this was the last day I was going to be paying for a kid to drink off his ass all day. Boy, do I have a lot to talk to you about. And that is where we're going to stop for this evening.
But I got sacks of heads. For excuses.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Those of you that are new to us, we stream every Sunday night on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Grognard and Friends, and catch up on previous episodes on YouTube, once again at Grognard and Friends. We are new and we are small, so if you could give us a follow, a subscribe, a thumbs up, anything and everything helps. And we always love getting new friends. So tune in next week, same Grognard time, same Grognard channel. Let's see what happens to the friends next.